Hey everybody, I'm Tyler Florence. Welcome to Food 911. That looks fantastic. I'm in this cool little cafe just outside of Austin, Texas called Cafe 290. And this is the star of today's show, chicken fried steak. And my guest today, Stacey is completely stumped by this Texas original. She grew up in Europe. Her father was in the Air Force, so she traveled around quite a bit. And she's a really good cook. Anything from Yorkshire pudding to bouillabaisse, she's mastered. But this has stumped her time and time again, and her family likes to tease her about it.
I am in love with chicken fried steak. Except my mom's. Her chicken fried steak is like plaster. It's not very good.
There's no more teasing. Get your cast iron skillets out. We're making this Texas original. It's chicken fried steak today on Food 911. Whether you call it chicken fried or country fried, this steak is about as Texan as you can get. For the Hurleys, it's a family favorite, but not when Mom's cooking.
I think I am a pretty good cook. It seems like I can cook like the more difficult meals pretty easily, but when it comes to the simple chicken fried steak, it's the one that I've actually had the problem with. If we had hockey sticks, I could take it outside on the street and have a really good game of hockey, because it's a hockey puck, literally.
So country fried steak, tell me about that.
That's the one place I'm lacking. My husband's a Texas boy, and that's his favorite of favorites.
It's his favorite
and
dish,
I
right?
can't do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the whole thing about like chicken fried steak, it's basically the same principles of making fried chicken, but
Right.
you use cuts of steak
Right.
instead. So, and generally when you make fried chicken, it's sort of like a dry, wet, dry kind of flour mix. So it's not just dusted with flour and sautéed. And actually, I think you made one. Can I see? Come on,
No.
friends. Come on, you can
Okay.
do it. Just from looking at this, I think also this stuff when you cook it at kind of a low temperature, it gets nice and crunchy, right? So instead of cooking at a high temperature, we have a tendency to kind of burn the flour.
Right, okay.
All right, and also, it kind of looks a little overcooked.
All right.
So let's just talk about the beef for a second.
Okay.
All right. So this is not cube steak.
No, what a difference.
So this is like a top round piece, right? And what we're going to do with this, and basically anything you kind of make a roast out of that doesn't have lots of gristle running through it,
Okay.
it's a great thing to make country fried steak out of, right? All right, so what I'm going to do is basically kind of scale this down a little bit, right? Okay, and we have these kind of beautiful long pieces of top round, bottom round, whatever you get your hands on. Okay, so when we do this, kind of lay the pieces out on a clean cutting board, right? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a mallet. All right, now if you've got a mallet, right, for this particular thing, you need one with teeth.
Okay.
You wanna do it?
Sure.
Come on in.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, there you go. So you wanna kind of stretch the piece out and tenderize it
both
all at the same
sides?
time. Yep, flip it
Okay.
over.
All right. Oh, this is great to take an aggression. I like this.
Yeah, it's soothing. All right, tenderize the piece. I'm gonna take the flat side of the mallet.
Okay.
Just kind of extend it out a little bit. Okay, so that's kind of where we're going to start with.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to marinate this. We're going to use buttermilk on that thing right there. Buttermilk is quite acidic. Right, it's actually going to tenderize the steak even more. All right, perfect. Good. And then we're going to put a little bit of fresh thyme in there. I love fresh herbs. Do you cook with fresh herbs?
Oh, yeah.
It's a huge difference in the way food tastes. All right, a little bit of salt. All right, a little bit of fresh cracked pepper on your side. All right, a little bit of hot sauce on top of that too.
Oh, hot sauce.
Hot sauce, great. Not too much. Okay.
That's great.
All right, then next thing we're gonna do, all right, the way I've classically had country fried steak, as it's fried in bacon fat.
Oh, what a good taste.
All right, so we're gonna take the bacon. All right, we'll put the bacon into the pan. All right, we'll let this kind of cook down and render, because it's almost kind of like a two-part deal, right? We're gonna extract the fat out and actually saute the chicken fried steak in the fat.
Okay.
And then we're gonna take the crispy pieces of bacon and put it as a garnish on top when we're done.
Okay.
Now we're gonna make sort of like the dry, wet, dry thing I was telling you about before.
Right.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little more, all right, of the buttermilk, right? Why don't you put that right here?
How much?
I'll tell you when. Just it's almost a dredge. All right. Perfect. Okay. We'll take 2 eggs and crack them in there as well. And then probably about 3 or 4 scoops of flour right here. Right here. All right, just give that a little stir. I'll put a little more hot sauce action in this right here. Okay. All right. So, and because we're in Texas, right, I'm gonna add a little bit of ground cumin.
Okay.
All right, we're also gonna season this with salt and pepper as well. Okay. Salt. You got the pepper mill?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, salt, pepper. Okay. All right, let's check out the bacon. It's nice and crispy.
Oh, looks good.
All right, so what we're gonna do is take this out. Boom. Okay, so the steak's in the marinade.
All right.
Now we're gonna go for a dry, wet, dry thing, okay? All right, so we have our steak. All right, into the flour, and it's seasoned with salt, pepper, and ground cumin, okay? All right, boom. Okay, into the egg with buttermilk wash, and then back into the flour. Right, make sure it's coated real well. You get this nice thick crust on top of it, see that? Okay, and then I'm gonna turn my heat down just a little bit. Okay, because we're gonna fry this kind of at like a low temperature. The dogs are barking, you know what I mean?
They know what you're doing. They're excited.
What's going on in there? Okay, so we're gonna fry this. And that is the real McCoy right there.
Oh,
All right, so take
you can tell already the way that the crust looks already almost thick. Exactly. Now the kids would like this.
Yeah, they would. It'd be funny.
Yeah. Then they would be touching each other. Is she touching?
Yeah, in the middle of the couch and be everywhere. All right, drop shins like that. Okay, and this is probably gonna cook for like, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 minutes on each side.
Okay.
Nice golden crust. I'm gonna flip it over, cook the other side.
Okay.
I'm gonna wash my hands. All right, so what we're gonna do is take the steak, carefully flip it over like that.
Okay. Oh, awesome. And this applies to chicken as well. You can do the same thing with the
Same
chicken?
sort of process, yeah, exactly right. So like the dry, wet, dry thing. But just use chicken. You can pound chickens out real thin.
Right.
Use the same sort of method. Pork, it looks really well with this. Veal, excellent.
Oh, yeah.
Same kind of method. All right, so take the steak out, and that's nice and crispy. See that?
Looks great.
Isn't that beautiful? Nice and golden.
Nice.
It smells good too. It kind of smells like grandmother's house. Right? Put them onto a paper towel. Let them drain out just a little bit.
Okay.
Right? So you get the idea. It's just like fried chicken, but with steak. You know? All right, so I'm gonna drain out some of the fat that I have here. Right? Actually, most of it.
Okay.
And just leave a little bit in the bottom of the pan.
And some of the drippings as well.
Some of
chunks
exactly right. Because the gravy is not the most beautiful thing in the world, but it tastes really good.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some of the crunchy stuff in the bottom. All right, then we're gonna take a little bit of flour. Give me a little bit of flour right there. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna stir this in. All right, what we're gonna make at this point is it's what's called like a roux. It's like flour and oil kind of mixture. Great.
So you're actually cooking it?
Yeah, we're starting to cook it just a little bit, not too much. All right, it's a little bit of the buttermilk right there. Okay, that's great. I'm gonna add the buttermilk to this. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay, work out the gravy. Can work out the clumps like that. Okay, so I'm gonna heat this up slightly so it starts to thicken. Like that. All right, so we're gonna take a little bit of fresh parsley and mince it up. Okay. All right, a little bit of salt. Boom. All right, a little fresh cut pepper. Kind of tasty. Old school buttermilk gravy. All right, boom.
It looks great.
Okay. A plate. A real pretty country fried steak. A little bit of chopped parsley on top, like that. Into the gravy. Give a little bit of color. Just get a little drizzle on top, like that. All right, cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
A little chopped bacon.
Oh, yeah. Gotta add
On
that.
top, you have a little bacon like that. And that's really kind of pretty, right? Isn't that nice?
Yeah, nice
Isn't that cool?
presentation.
Beautiful.
That's
Okay, we
great.
got country fried steak knocked out. We come right back. We're going to put together some creamy mashed potatoes to go with this,
yeah.
some collard greens, and some great buttermilk biscuits. You watching Food 911? Come right back.
Food Network.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Food 911. I'm hanging out with Stacey in the Lone Star State in Texas, and we're making a really cool, old-fashioned Southern meal. We made chicken fried steak.
Awesome.
Awesome, fantastic stuff. And now, what is chicken fried steak without all the trimmings?
Oh,
right?
definitely.
So we're gonna make some beautiful, fluffy white mashed potatoes. We're gonna make some collard greens and also make some beautiful buttermilk biscuits.
That's great.
That's great. I love this stuff. It's like almost like a meat in three, you know?
It is, it is.
It's
Starch,
really
starch,
good.
starch.
Exactly, delicious stuff. All right, so what we're gonna do now is actually make sort of a classic sort of buttermilk biscuit.
Okay.
All right, but what we're gonna do first, start off with 4 cups of flour. All right, so just put that right into the sifter. All right, cool. And then we've got a tablespoon, okay, of baking powder. All right, and this is gonna give it some nice lift. Also, a tablespoon of salt. Okay. And 2 teaspoons of baking soda. All right,
Okay.
and the mix is really, really nice because you get those nice kind of flaky layers in between the
Oh,
biscuits.
yeah.
It's fantastic. All right, so I'm just going to take all the dry ingredients and just kind of work it together like this. But put your fingers in there. It feels pretty
All
good.
right. Ooh.
I highly recommend this.
Oh, yeah.
feels nice, right?
After pounding the meat out, this is nice and soothing.
All right, stuff sifted together, and now we're going to take the dry ingredients into a big bowl. And we're going to take a cup, which is actually that whole bar right there, of vegetable shortening like that. We're going to break it up in pieces. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to work this together to almost kind of get like sort of a coarse cornmeal.
Okay.
So I just kind of smash it together in my hands. All right, and when I do it, like, I think we're in good shape, and you grab a little bit of the flour and squeeze it and get nice clumps like that. Okay, so the fat is evenly distributed. We're in good shape. All right, so make a little well. All right, and what we're gonna do is probably take like a cup and a half, whatever, kind of eyeball it, of classic, like good, rich buttermilk. All right, stir all this stuff together.
Okay.
And the thing about dough, it's like the biscuits can get really chewy and overworked. So this is definitely a dough you just want to work together just until all the ingredients come together, and then you kind of want to shut it off.
All right.
All right, then we'll take the biscuit dough. All right, just kind of roll it around a little bit, and then it's going to flatten it out, kind of one layer, like this. All right, so you get like a nice even layer. What do you think? Even? It's a little tall. Almost
Yeah,
like,
a little.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna work this out.
There
Yeah.
you go.
All right, take the ring. You want to dust up a little bit of flour. All right, punch the biscuits out. One little twist like that. You separate it out, and whammo like that.
That's
It's
it.
really, really nice. And you can almost, you can see how the layers are starting to separate themselves. It's really, really nice. All right, great. That's that. And you can take over. Hang on. Pull it up. Shake. Dump. Perfect. You've done this a couple times. I can tell, right? Good Texas girl. All right. And the last thing we do, right, is take a little bit more buttermilk.
All right.
All right, just put it in a cup of the brush. I'm just gonna give it one more little brush on top. I'm just gonna give it a nice little glaze.
They look incredible.
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome biscuits. All right, so 375 to 400,
Okay.
because you need a high heat to kind of blow up that fat to create the steam to give the biscuits lots of lift. So we'll get these in the oven in 20 minutes, and they're awesome. All right, so next thing we're gonna make are mashed potatoes,
Okay.
right? All right, so what we have here are Yukon Gold potatoes. When you start off with cold water, all right, all the potatoes kind of cook evenly at the same time. Never use hot water when you make the mashed potatoes. All right, so cold water, potatoes, a little bit of salt, and I think some fresh bay leaves. That's a really nice kind of combination. We're gonna make potatoes that are so like velvety smooth.
Oh, great.
To me, that's a perfect mashed potato
Okay.
bite. You know what I mean? All right, so what we have here, have you used one of these things before?
No, I usually just use that masher.
This is like something that's like, I think it's a really good tool. It's something
Okay.
you should definitely pick up.
All right.
It's a food mill. All right, great. So we're taking potatoes, kind of break them up in like somewhat uniform pieces, just not the whole thing, you know? And then put it through the food mill.
Really makes it to fine little pieces too.
Okay, wait till you taste this stuff.
Velvet,
Like I like lumpy mashed potatoes, but once you've had velvet mashed potatoes,
like butter.
it's like butter. Exactly right. Hey, would you actually grab the cream over there? Someone talked about just like two. All right, so what I have in this pot, we got garlic, fresh thyme, and bay leaves. It's heavy cream and butter. Then let everything sort of steep together.
Oh yeah, there we go.
It's great. It's nothing but great flavor.
Oh, it smells wonderful.
Yeah.
The garlic and the butter.
These are gonna go in here. See that? See how loose they are? They're awesome. All right. Okay, now we're gonna
Great.
just add just a little bit of cream.
Okay.
Just sort of stir it together. It smells fantastic. Really, really nice.
So,
A little more. All right, keep on going. Keep on going. All right, let's try that. So that works out. All right. Because potatoes, right? Because they're really, really warm. Almost at this point, you want to kind of make them a little overly loose because they're still going to start to soak up some of that
Okay.
moisture. All right, a little more. Keep on going. Cool. Try that.
dig the garlic out if it falls in later.
Cool. And a couple dollops of fresh whole butter, like that. Once you
Oh,
grab the
yeah.
salt and pepper, that's good. Probably one more of those.
Alrighty.
Yep. That's good. And some fresh cracked pepper on top. I like kind of peppery potatoes, do you?
Oh yeah.
That's good. Perfect.
Okay.
All right, like that. All right, good. All right, now what we're gonna do is take a little bit of fresh chive. All right, a little bit of color, and I like that little oniony bite too. It's kind of nice. Like that. All right, cool. Boom. Chives and potatoes.
Excellent.
Stir this whole thing together and like that. You ready to try these?
Oh yeah.
Grab that spoon back there. These are the awesome, the bomb mashed potatoes.
They look great.
The bomb. Try that. Lumpy who?
What?
Lumpy what?
I don't remember anything like that.
Who makes lumpy mashed
I
potatoes
don't make
anymore?
lumpy mashed potatoes.
So last year, you know what I mean? These are fantastic, right?
great.
Delicious. Happy?
Wonderful. Yes, extremely.
Biscuits are in the oven. Mashed potatoes are done. We come right back and we start some good old-fashioned collard greens and a big fat smoked ham hock. Having a good time today?
Yeah, it's great.
Having a great. We're hanging out with Stacey in Texas. You're watching Food 911. Come right back. Hey everybody, welcome back to Food 911. I'm here with Stacey and the Lone Star State, and we're putting together a cool, sort of classic Sunday afternoon lunch. You happy so far?
Yeah, it's
good, right?
great. Yeah,
All
it's
right,
fun.
really good chicken fried steak.
Yes.
We made some awesome mashed
Yay.
potatoes,
Oh,
biscuits.
yeah.
All right, you want to see the biscuits?
Yeah,
How's
let's
it
take them.
done? What's those?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's it.
Those are the bomb.
They're
man.
huge.
Real deal. That was beautiful.
Oh, awesome.
All right, let's take a look at these guys. Yeah, they come right up, and then they break apart.
Oh, layers.
Big pieces like that. Isn't that
Yeah,
beautiful?
that's great.
Smell that. It's heaven, man.
That's wonderful.
That is the art of the perfect biscuit. Those are really good. All right, so everybody's got biscuits. We got put these on the side here.
Okay.
Oh, it was nice and warm. All right, so now what we're gonna do is make some collard greens, right? And these kind of
Excellent.
cook down pretty quick, actually. So we've got a big pot of collard greens. Have you made collards before?
No.
It's really good. I don't know, is it really Texas or kind of more
I
southern?
think it's more southern, but
more
you do
southern.
see them on the menu every once in a while.
Exactly. All right, so what we're gonna do with this, right? I've got a pot.
Mm-hmm.
It's on, right? I'm gonna take an onion.